stuff real quick. So basically, this stream is going to be more of a beginner's guide on how to play the game and for level 1 players. So, yeah. And also, this is going to be on amateur, so you get the bare minimum of the things you can get, but I'll explain pretty much everything. I'll make other streams for other items if you want to learn about other items, what they do, and other videos on that.
And it looks like they left in a hurry.
Yeah. So, flashlight helps you see, right? You need a flashlight to help you see in the dark, right? EMF, good for finding ghost areas. Photo camera, take photos, get money off that too. And then you have all these evidence items, including this is an evidence item too. And yeah. Normally I always take a flashlight with me so I can see, right? And also these, don't do these unless you're getting extra money, which you're gonna end up doing them anyway. But if you're new to the game, we're not worrying about this stuff. You're gonna want to worry about all of this. So we got developer name right here, as you can see. It responds to everybody, right? So cleanse, hunt, and crucifix, which we cannot do the cleanse and we cannot do crucifix. Might be able to do the escape during a hunt, but it's gonna be very risky. And yeah. I don't have my chat pulled up right now because I don't want distractions yet, but like after the stream I'll look at chat when I'm done the stream. But also you have the ghost types like spirits and wraiths, all this stuff. I'll go over all the abilities later on in a more advanced tutorial. Like, you already know how the bare basics of the game. Now you want to learn, like, what everything does. Now, this is before the update, but after the update, when I learn everything after the update, then I'll give another tutorial that's updated. And, yeah. So, and also the bone. The bone would give you bonus money and stuff like that. You might be asking, why am I just sitting here? Because I'm explaining stuff. So if you get a photo of the bone, that would give you an extra $10, meaning you get $20 just by getting the bone and taking a photo of the bone. So $10 for getting the bone. Taking a photo of the bone would give you another $10, meaning you get $20 if you get the photo of the bone as well. So, yeah. And the bone could be anything, basically. It could be, most likely a human body part, right? So, yeah. And all the objectives, you're going to want to do objectives unless you're stuck with starter items. I have money in the game, by the way. I'm just doing this as a weird beginner tutorial because I play with too many noobs and I just don't want to be bothered by new players. So that way I can just direct them to a tutorial video that I make. And also sanity. Sanity is important. Some ghosts will hunt, most ghosts hunt about 50% sanity. A few ghosts will hunt below 50, some ghosts would hunt at above 50. And but most ghosts hunt at about 50% sanity. Right? And the ghosts only track the average sanity. not individual sanity. So, yeah. Activity, you can also get EMF 5 off of the activity board, assuming that you're playing alone. Anything from a random spike that goes from 0 to 5 would automatically be EMF 5, or that might be a ghost event as well. So, yeah. Flashlights, again, help you see, but I have the crappy flashlight, so, yeah. EMFs, good for finding ghost room. And, photo camera, just in case. Press T to turn on flashlight. And open the door. You're gonna want to turn on lights. Don't turn on too many lights. So now just find the ghost room. Usually you know where it is if it touches a door, if it's very active in that area. Mom, I can't hear my game, can you stop? God damn it. Right now the ghost is very inactive, so... Oh hey, here's the bone. Oh, ghosty. Oh, it's in the foyer. Nice. So that was easy. You didn't have to move around. Now, I recommend dropping your flash... That is a lot of activity. I recommend dropping flashlights if you can. First thing I do usually is I'd look for fingerprints, right? As you can see, it leaves fingerprints, so you can cross that off as a bit of evidence. Don't worry about flickering lights. Where are you? How old are you? Are you here? Where are you? How old are you? Are you friends? Where are you? How old are you? Are you here? Where are you? How old are you? And that is a spirit box response. So, yeah. Use that as a piece of evidence. So, I got 2 pieces of evidence, meaning it's either a polter, phantom, or mimic. Now, I can check for ghost orbs if I wanted to. Meaning that if I got ghost orbs, it would be nothing, and it would be a mimic automatically. Let me drop my book in there real quick, and then I'll grab a piece of dots as well. So, the book is used for evidence, alright? Now it is orbs, so that means it is a mimic, right? So if you get fingerprints, orbs, and freezing, then it's a mimic, alright? Because mimics do produce fake orbs, alright? Now, right now, I think it's mimicking a polty or something. And, yeah. So, we can look for more signs if we wanted to get it to do something. If you wanted to, but we already know that's a mimic. But it could be something else. the video camera again. Oh yeah, so it is freezing, so it's mimic. Now you can leave after getting all 3 evidences. Now, let's see. And now, if you get this combination, it's gonna be a mimic either way. And, yeah. If you get ghost orbs, then it's most likely either it's a normal ghost or it's a mimic, alright? One or the other if it's orbs. So, and also, let's see if we can get a hunt, too. Let's see if we can get the ghost to start a hunt. That way I can show off how you can survive such events. I don't even know why I'm taking this in. Now, as you can see, it's certainly messing around with the breaker. It flipped the breaker, so it's not a djinn. If it flips the breaker, then it's not a djinn, alright? So, yeah. And the breaker is in the basement, unfortunately. And I got so many good photos. So in this case, we know that's a mimic. And the breaker is all the way down here. On amateur, a breaker would usually start on, right? On other difficulties, higher difficulties, etc., the breaker would start in the off position, right? Now, these are hiding spots. It's important to use that. Also, when the ghost starts hunting, it's best to go into a hiding spot. Now, when it starts hunting, go into a hiding spot and make sure that your equipment that is turned off. And also, drop anything that stays on, like your photo camera, swap to another item, okay? That you have turned off. In this case, it's a mimic. So, if it decides to mimic a Deogen, you cannot hide from Deogens. Deogens would usually always come find you and kill you, basically. We're going to determine if it is a Dio, though. If it mimics a Dio. So, if it mimics a Dio, I'd recommend going into here, turning on this light, and turning on the kitchen lights or the garage light, okay? That way you can loop it, right? Because looping, by that I mean like you go around a certain object like this, and you have to have line of sight with the ghost, or you can crouch loop so it doesn't speed up with line of sight. But I'll go over some of that in other videos or streams, so yeah. And also, if it is a mare that you're dealing with, mares cannot turn on lights. So if you see a ghost that turns on a light, you can immediately rule out a mare. If it turns off a breaker a lot, then it's probably a Hantu. If it turns on a breaker, then it's not a Hantu. Hantus usually always turn off breakers. I'll go over some of those things in other videos. Now it's touching a lot of doors. Let me check my sanity. Now you can take anything that I'm telling you and put them into any of your difficulties. As long as you get all 3 evidences on that difficulty, maybe I can do nightmare tutorial. I'll also do a few insanity tutorials, trying to help people do insanity difficulty. Okay, so I slammed this door. So I was mimicking a Yurei suddenly. this ghost really loves touching doors, apparently, and throwing objects. Ooh. Yay. Now, if you hide and you have electronics on, or if you're speaking into your microphone, always turn on push to talk, okay? If you have it set to voice activation and somebody's talking in the background, you're literally gonna die to the ghost because it will hear you. So, yeah. Revenants are very slow when they do not see you, but they speed up when they see you. Well, if they also figure out where you are. Okay? In this case, we're dealing with a mimic. Oh god. I hope it's not mimicking a banshee right now, because it probably roamed over to me and is messing with the lights, probably. Let me check my sanity real quick to make sure that it's not gonna start hunting, because this can get very boring and very tedious very quickly. Now, you can get weekly tasks for trying to collect bones and whatnot. Now, this is on amateur, but you can take anything that I'm saying onto intermediate and professional, and probably nightmare and insanity. But you're gonna have to figure out how to test for ghosts and whatnot, which I'll do a tutorial on that eventually, whenever I decide to. Now, I'm doing this with starter items only, so you can see how basic it is. And also, surviving hunts is very difficult. And the higher the difficulty, the more likely you're gonna die. And also, some hiding spots might be blocked. Like, some closets might be blocked. Some areas that are, and then also you can set, like, hiding spots to none. And you're gonna be stuck with no hiding spots, meaning you're gonna have to loop the ghost for infinity, even if it is a speedy boy. This ghost is mimicking a Yurei, I swear to God. Stop touching doors, man. God. And also, it is a mimic. Because I got fingerprints, I got spirit box, and I got freezing. And also, if you get orbs, it's either a normal orb ghost or it's a mimic. Mimics produce fake orbs, okay? So, yeah. If it decides, you can also loop the ghost around here, but that's gonna be very tedious. Holy shit. What the hell? What is this mimicking? What is this ghost? Now, I'm not leaving because I want the ghost to start hunting. Why would I want the ghost to start hunting? So I can show you guys how to survive. If it's mimicking a Deogen, you cannot hide from a Deogen. Deogens will track you down, and Deogens know where every player is at all times. So, even if you are across the map. So, keep that in mind. This ghost turned the breaker off again, unless it turned on a light, but honestly, it is a mimic, so it could literally be mimicking anything right now. Also, there's hiding spot in the basement as well, which some of you guys might know of, some of you guys might not know of. And also, if I end up playing with new players, I'll just lead them to this video. Or this stream. I might upload some of the footage I get here to Twitch. Or to, no, I'm streaming on Twitch right now. What am I talking about? Oh my god. You're gonna always have to turn the breaker on when it turns the breaker off. That is something you're gonna have to deal with a lot. The ghost probably turned on a few lights, probably tripping the breaker in that case. This ghost is being very boring right now. And it doesn't seem to roam a lot, so yeah. It's a hallway ghost. It's in this foyer hallway area, so yeah. It opened that closet as well. Meaning you're gonna want to hide somewhere that is not the ghost room. I'm just trying to get it to hunt. Also, possibly I might be able to find where the cursed object is. Imagine if it's bored. Oh, it's monkey paw. Monkey paw. You're gonna want to take the photo of the cursed possession as well to get a little bit more money. Okay? Yeah, we know you're over there touching doors, ghost. Leave us alone. Okay, turn the break. That was a ghost event. Okay, ghost, you are a little piece of garbage. You garbage truck. I could have gotten a photo of it. Fuck. Oh. God damn it. Ghost events always drain sanity as well, so. Stop opening doors. Wow. Sometimes I just hate these ghosts. Jesus Christ, this ghost is... Oh, hey there. Oh, god damn it. I could have gotten a photo, but it was... It's hunting. It's not a Geo. So that was the first hunt, and it was mimicking what? And that drained my sanity by a lot, so I'm not staying in there. And yeah, I survived that hunt. Jesus Christ. Scared the shit out of me. Well, we know it's a mimic too. It was mimicking like a really stupid ghost. It was like mimicking a Yurei or something stupid like that.
Welcome
So
back.
it was a mimic.
I've got some jobs ready for you.
And doing amateur would give you very little money, but you can use some of these tips on intermediate, you can use some of these tips on professional, and this is basically just the bare basics of what you're gonna learn from the game. And also that was a little bit of a hunt survival thing as well that I did. So yeah. And I might stream a little bit later too. I might stream another tutorial later today. So, yeah. And